Land Rover Discovery Sport versus an OBD2 reader by Nexpeak that I've just bought from Amazon for £50, delivered today. So let's plug it in and see what happens. Will it be able to read the codes? Hopefully it's not going to blow the OBD2 socket. Yeah, I'm going to plug it in now for the first time. There's the socket. OBD2 socket on the driver side, left of the steering wheel, if you didn't know where it was. So what do you get with a Nexpeak NX501? You get obviously the OBD2 reader cable that looks about 1 meter long. It's quite a long cable. Instruction manual, a USB cable, and a nice nylon case to put everything in. Looks waterproof. Got some padding as well. Yeah, the case is very nice. And it cost just £50. Hopefully it'll work with this Land Rover Discovery Sport and it won't blow my socket. So let's plug it in and see what happens. First let's have a quick look at the manual. I don't want to make a rookie mistake. What's this say? Tool operation. Turn the ignition off. Check. Locate the vehicle socket. Check. Plug in the OBD2 into the vehicle. Turn the ignition and engine fully. So you turn the engine on. After finishing, press OK button and enter the main menu. And that's when we go through all the functions. Caution, don't disconnect the equipment with the engine on or engine running. That's pretty straightforward instructions. I presume you can update the software via your computer. We'll do that later. So let's plug it in for the first time and see what happens, and hopefully I'm not going to blow the socket. Okay, so that's the cable attached to the Nexpeak. Looks more than 1 meter long to me. Something more like 1.25, 1.2 meter. Let's plug it in, see what happens. Put that down there, see if anything pops up on the display. Okay, goes this way. Oh, and it got, oh, it's come on. Okay. Let's fire up the engine and see what codes it gives. So that's what the display looks like before you turn the engine on. And let's turn the engine on for the first time and see what happens. Okay, engine's on. Nothing's gone wrong on the dash. Just waiting for the Land Rover to boot up before I do anything. So far the display has not changed. Yeah, I think it's a bit fuzzy from a distance. Okay, so car started up. Let's look at the check engine first. That's probably the most important. Oh, it's not touchscreen. Okay, so it's okay. It's now processing, reading data banks. Has it done it yet? Oh, yeah. Okay, it's got okay, so this is what it shows on the monitor status. Mill status off. DTC's in this EQ 0, readiness completed 6, readiness not completed 2, readiness not supported 1, data stream supported 23. Okay, press the down arrow key. It says read codes. Okay, okay. Current DTC's 3, pending 7. Shouldn't be any. Processing. What's it say? This vehicle has no fault codes. Yep. Let's go pending DTCs. See what it says. Processing. The vehicle has no fault codes. That's good. Permanent DTCs. Let's see what it says for that. What's it say? No fault codes. It's good. It's also got a little light at the front, green or red, if there's any problems with your engine. So that's the codes. Erase codes. No. I am readiness. What's that? What's I am stand for? Right, let's click I am readiness next. You can select EQ. Select EQ1. This drive cycle processing. Okay, so it gives you a lot of stuff about the engine state. Why is EGR got a... Can't read the EGR on this, is that why? And MS has got a not applicable sign. What? Why is the EVAP X? You should have Air XXX. Well, they should have ticks next to them. If they're blue, that means it's reading them. Yeah. So like I say, it costs £50 to read your engine. Let's see, since the DTCs were cleared. It costs £50 at a cheapo garage to have your codes read, and 150. Oh, this is tick marks. This is giving tick marks. Maybe because I've just started the engine. And now the cat and the HCAT are X. See, I don't know what I am readiness even means. Anyway, for 50 quid, what can you expect for 50 quid? So that's I am readiness, whatever it actually means. Data stream. I think this is where it does the graphs. Q1 again. I'll click view all items. It's loading now. What is showing? 1 of 5 pages of information, live information. Load value, engine cooling, RPM. Let's do RPM. Yeah, it's gone up. I put the engine down and it shot up, watch. So it's recording live. Let's see what the next page shows. Airflow, distance travel, fuel level percentage. That's page 2. Let's go to page 3. DTC's time since DTC's cleared. Oxygen sensor current 0. It's not 100% compatible with the Land Rover Discovery Sport, but it does give plenty of information. It gives you on the DTC codes. That's the main one. Let's go on to the next page. 4 voltage, so that's presumably your alternator charging the battery. Accelerator pedal, so if I press my pedal down, that should go up. Yep, it's going up. Relative position, engine run time, yeah, just started it. Relative accelerator pedal, engine oil, fuel injection. Yeah, if I put the foot down, that shoots up. Fuel injection. So it's got a good monitoring for a £50 device. Like, there was a risk they wouldn't give anything on a Land Rover Discovery Sport. A lot of people have bought them and it's giving no information. They probably give more on other vehicles. Where's the graphs? View graphic items. I think that should be the graphs. What should we do? Engine RPM. How do I do it? Alright, we've got a graph now. Engine RPM. Max 798, minimum 792, because I'm just idling. Now that graph should spike when I put the foot down on the pedal. There we go, we got a spike. And should we give a bigger spike? Yep, so we give even bigger spike. There you go, it's working. So it does graph well. So you can record all of those 5-page items in the graph, and it records them, so you can presumably transfer to your computer. What else does it do? It's got EQ2. Let's look at what it gives for EQ2. View all items. Right, this is EQ2. It's engine RPM. It's 3 pages. This is page 1, page 2. It looks like it's similar to EQ1, but I remember EQ1 wasn't giving time since engine start, so it's split between the two for some reason. So I'm going to look at both. Biometric pressure, because I'm sure it gave a different start up, and it gave a different, and it wasn't logging time since engine start. It was showing it 0 on EQ1. It was giving the voltage, current module voltage is the same. What about relative accelerator pedal? No, look, it's not. Oh yeah, he's doing it on this one as well. It's strange, 2 EQs are reading the same stuff, but this one's got 3 pages, but the other one, some stuff works on this one that doesn't work on the other one, but the main one's EQ1. And you can record them. Okay, where should we go now? O2 sensor. Will it test it on a Land Rover Discovery Sport? EQ1. Bank 1, sensor 1. No, this vehicle does not support. But bank 2. Bank 1, sensor 4. No. Let's try EQ2. No. So this vehicle does not sport its O2 sensor. Disappointing. It's disappointing, but the big scheme of things is not that big. So remember, it only costs 50 quid, which is one diagnostic at a cheapo garage. Onboard monitoring, what's that? Let's have a look. What's that give? Catalyst monitor B1. What does it? Pass. But the 0. Okay. Showing a pass, but everything's 0. How can it pass? If everything's 0. I don't think this is working on this one. I don't know. EGR. Let's see if it can monitor EGR. Fail. It's showing EGR is fail. I've just got it fixed. Is it accurate or what? I doubt if it's accurate though. It won't be accurate for every car. Anyway, not showing a engine management warning light, which it would, but it's showing as a fail. Something to keep an eye on if it does show up in engine management. If in a few months it pops up on my engine management warning light, then you can see that this Nexpeak was correct. They forecast EGR failure because it's showing a fail code there. So we go bank 2. EGR bank 2. I hope this is not all blurred. Fail. Oh, it's same as, looks same to me. Looks same as EGR bank 1. Okay, where else shall we go? PM filter. I don't know what that is. Pass. PSI, air pressure. Yeah. So that's a PMI filter. What it looks like. So far, I'm impressed. Because there was a chance that it wouldn't even work. EVAP system, I don't know what that is. Mode 8. Yes. No. Evaporate system leak test is not supported. Oh well. So what else? Oh, there's page 2. There's a second page. Vehicle information. Ooh. You shouldn't give vehicle information. That means people can nick your car. Let's see what it gives. EQ1, EQ2. That's a bit of a... If they can read your vehicle information, they can clone your key and stuff. Oh my god. Gives a lot of information. I don't think you should see that. Gives your VIN number, your SID number, your CVN number. Yeah, I won't show you that. It's got EQ2, so let's go to EQ2. See what it shows. Vehicle, gives another VIN number not supported, but I already got it on the other one. Gives a SID number and a CVN number again. So it gives you vehicle information as well. Will that enable thieves to clone your car? Not the VIN won't, but the other two might. For 50 quid. No wonder the cars are getting stolen electronically rather than with the keys. Just plug something into the OBD2 and read the code and clone the key. Okay, so overall impressions are good. This is back to the main menu. DTC Look Up. Let's see what that is. Please input DTC, and it looks it up. Why does it need to do that? You can just do it on your computer or mobile phone. Tool setup. You just set up in basic language, device self-test. Print data. Print all data stream, freeze data, DTC. That's good. You can have a hard copy of all your codes and review. Basically reviews what you've done. So delete DTC data stream, freeze frame. So basically it records, I don't know what memory it's got, but it records what you've done so you can print it off on your computer. So what do I think of the Nexpeak NX501? I think this is a brilliant gadget. Just 50 quid. Like I say, the Land Rover dealer was saying they're going to charge me 150 just to have the codes read. Obviously it's not as comprehensive as a garage, but it's good for a quick engine management warning light diagnosis. So he gets a thumbs up from me. 50 quid, you can't go wrong. And it works. It's not blowing my OBD2 socket. So it's definitely good value for money. Check out the description for the link to the page if you're going to get it, but I can confirm it works with the Land Rover Discovery Sport. It gives you plenty of tracking data to help diagnose it. A lot of it I don't understand. It doesn't work 100% with the Land Rover because obviously the O2 sensor and EGR, it's not picking up the EGR properly, which it should. But what can you expect? 50 quid, can't go wrong. At least it provides data. There's a lot of people who have bought, you know, these readers off the net and it doesn't work with the Land Rover, whereas this one does. Anyway, we'll see the next time the engine management warning light comes off, if it can read the codes or not. But first impressions are good. But it doesn't give. Does it give a history of touch? It's not touchscreen. It would be better if it's touchscreen, but what can you expect? 50 quid. Let's see if it gives a history of the codes. Alright. Read codes, erase codes. Read codes. permanent record DTCs. Is that record? Pending permanent DTCs. I don't think it gives codes that have been wiped. It doesn't give a history. Okay, it's okay for 50 quid. So it gets a thumbs up for a 50 quid gadget that every owner should have. You know, something every owner should have. Save you 50 quid taking it to a garage, just do it yourself. And it works, as you can see. So the Nexpeak gets a thumbs up from me. Now, to disconnect it from my car, turn off the ignition and the engine. Everything's unplugged, it's still on. I'm going to wait for the display to go off. So I'm going to wait for the display to go off before I unplug it, because I don't want to risk anything going wrong with my socket. So it gets a thumbs up from me. It only costs 50 quid from Amazon. Check out that link if you want one. If it works with Land Rover Discovery Sport, it'll work with any Land Rover, new Land Rover, well, it should work with any car, because these tend to be fussy. That's what I read online. People have bought OBD2 readers and they don't work with the Land Rover. So they are a fussy car. So if it works with this, it'll work with any car. Do subscribe for more videos, especially about Land Rover Discovery Sports. I think I've done about 60. So this is my latest one.